हरे कृष्ण प्रभु। Yes, प्रभु।
Hare Krishna, Ishan Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
Prabhu, regarding that, Shiva Guru Prabhu told to meet that person and on Friday, if possible.
Yes, प्रभु। I will bring him on Friday.
Okay, Prabhu. So Prabhu told he can attend a YFH. It would be good.
Okay, प्रभु। I will bring him on Friday.
Okay, Prabhu, sure. That's-
Hare Krishna, Kaushik. Slides are visible. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, प्रभु।
Ishan, please switch on your camera when you start.
Yes, प्रभु। Yes.
Okay. Can you switch on once? Let's see the background. Yeah, it's fair enough.
Is
Okay.
it fine, प्रभु?
Yes, fine.
I'll wait a few minutes for others to join, then we'll start. Hello everyone, Hare Krishna. It's really nice to see you all here today. I hope your day went well and you are now excited to reflect, recharge, and reconnect. My name is Ishan, a member of the Trans-Dimension Student Club ISC, and I'm glad to be hosting today's session. We now arrive at day 10 of our 18-day Gita reading series. Before we step into today's theme, let's briefly reflect on what we learned yesterday. Yesterday, we understood that true wisdom is simple and practical. It changes how we live, not just how we think. We also learned that no one is disqualified from spiritual growth. Sincerity means more than background. And importantly, when work is offered to Lord Krishna with devotion, even ordinary actions become extraordinary. Now, let me ask you a question to reflect on. Despite achieving success or recognition, have you ever felt that something's still missing? You can reply in the chat box. Kaushik Prabhu says yes. Have anyone else also felt the same? Okay, so yeah, we got one more. So it's a common feeling. So today we move into chapter 10 of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and the theme for today's session is the pursuit of fulfillment. If you are ready to reflect sincerely and engage with today's discussion, please give a thumbs up in the chat. Yeah, so there's a lot of thumbs ups. Nice. So it's my great pleasure now to invite Sri Vigrah Prabhu from ISKCON Bangalore to kindly take over and guide us through today's session. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Ishan. Thank you so much. So let us begin the session with prayers. Request all of you to please join me. The prayers will be displayed on the screen. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Very happy to be amidst all of you for the day 10 of the Bhagavad Gita summary series, chapter wise summary series. So, we have completed about 50% of the Bhagavad Gita, and today we are entering into the second half of the Bhagavad Gita, the 10th chapter. The 10th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is known as the opulence of the Absolute, or in Sanskrit, it is called Vibhuti Yoga. Vibhuti means the different diverse energies of Lord Krishna, how the Lord is manifested in various aspects of our daily life. It's not that God is a distant personality who simply keeps judging our activities and rewards us according to our activities. No, the Lord is very much present in this world through his various manifestations. So, recognizing that the Lord is present amidst us and he is very much part of our day to day activities, he is an integral part of the Gita philosophy. So, we are going to talk about that today, the opulence of the Absolute. So, let's begin. I have some three interesting points to discuss, and then we shall see how our pursuit of fulfillment can be achieved through these wonderful instructions of Lord Krishna in the 10th chapter. So, the first point is recognizing excellence around you helps you appreciate the higher source behind your talents. Let's take an example. Suppose there is a student and he admires his classmate who is very good in singing, right? Instead of feeling jealous about his classmate who is so good at music, he appreciates that how this friend of his is so disciplined. He performs his daily practice and he is blessed with the musical ability. He's musically talented and musically intelligent. So these are the things that the student appreciates in his classmate. So he's not jealous. See, generally, when we see somebody who is better than us in some aspect, it is a human tendency to feel uncomfortable or to feel jealousy, envy towards that person. But in this example, the student is appreciating the talent in the other person, in his classmate. He's also appreciating that this person has been blessed, right? He is blessed because not everyone can have musical talent, right? So all of us have been blessed with different abilities, skills, and talents. Recognizing that, this chapter says, is taking one step closer towards Krishna. Recognizing that each one of us are blessed by the higher source, and that actually helps us. It shifts our attention from envy to respect and later on appreciation of the divine. And that's how our devotion begins, right? So, in this chapter, Lord Krishna is talking about his vibhutis, as I mentioned. He says, among the immovable objects, I am the Himalayas. Among the feathered carriers, I am the Garuda. Among warriors, I am Rama, the wielder of the bow and arrow. So, like this, in every aspect of our life, in every category of wonderful things, Krishna says, my representation has to be understood. So, when somebody is talented, we should know that this person has an empowerment of God in him. He has got a spark of God in him. Recognizing this makes us free from envy. So, why we generally become envious? Because, as I said, we become uncomfortable. We feel the other person is going to steal the show. Everybody's attention will be on the other person. I don't have that talent. So we feel some kind of an insecurity. But Bhagavad Gita teaches us that there is a higher source from whom everybody has got their blessings. Recognizing this makes you free from that insecurity feelings. Krishna has blessed somebody with musical ability. Krishna has blessed me with some other ability. So, this is a very important aspect that we learn from this chapter. Seeing the spark of Krishna's glory in each and every aspect of the creation, in each and every person we come in touch with, that helps us to take one step closer to the divinity, closer to Krishna. So it also helps us to get out of envy and insecurity feelings. Let's go to the second lesson that we learn from this chapter. Gratitude for life's gifts builds humility, confidence, and purpose. Gratitude is so important. Many a times we take things for granted. Many a times we keep complaining about how our mothers cook, right? But we fail to recognize that there are so many people in this world, they can't even afford one square meal a day. So my mother is cooking for me every day with so much love and affection. It's a luxury. So instead of finding faults, can I not say thank you? Can I not say, I'm grateful to you, my dear mother, for giving me such a nice meal every day? So, gratitude is so very important. Unless a person learns to appreciate what he has, he is very, very far away from appreciating God. So, in our Vedic culture, in Vedic scriptures, it is said, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Athithi Devo Bhava. That means what? You see the empowerment of God in your mother. You see the empowerment of God in your father. See the empowerment of God in your teacher. You see the empowerment of God in the person who comes to your house as your guest. See, such a lofty principle our Vedic culture talks about. So we need to be grateful to the gifts that God has already given us. And that helps us to become humble. That will that will make us free from this attitude of taking things for granted. In this chapter, there are four verses called as Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita. We can call them as the four crux verses or the four core verses of the entire Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 10, verses 8, 9, 10, and 11. In the first verse, Lord Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattah sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. This is a very beautiful verse where Lord Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavaha. I am the source of everything that exists. So everything that exists around us, including us, we are all coming from that supreme absolute truth called as Krishna. The absolute truth is a person and he is a loving person and we have an eternal relationship with him. He is Sarva Karana Karanam, the root cause of everything, including us. So God is not a remotely situated person. We are emanations from him. That means we have a loving relationship with him. That is what Krishna is trying to say in this shloka. Aham sarvasya prabhavaha. I am your source, and I am also the source of everything that exists. Mattaha sarvam pravartate. Everything has come from me only. Iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. Buddha means the wise people. They know that I belong to Krishna. Everything belongs to Krishna. Everything has come from Him. The wise who know this perfectly engage in His service. That means they express their gratitude to Krishna. Devotional service means appreciating Krishna's greatness, Krishna's benevolence, Krishna's kind heartedness, Krishna's support in our daily lives, and expressing our love to Him, love and gratitude. This is called bhakti. So Krishna says, one who recognizes that he, Krishna is the source of everyone and everything, such a person is Buddha, he is wise, and such a person, with all his heart, he engages in bhakti. So, bhakti is not simply sentimentality, bhakti is wisdom. Bhakti is backed with wisdom, the wisdom that my life in this world is going on because of Krishna's blessings, because of Krishna's arrangements. You see, our human body is a complex machine. There are thousands of processes parallelly happening without our personal intervention, right? The heart is pumping blood, the lungs are, we are breathing, and exchange of gases are happening at the air sacs, millions of thousands of air sacs in the lungs, and then the deoxygenated blood gets purified, gets oxygenated. All this is happening. And also, we eat food, the food is getting digested, and energy is released, and all the bodily organs are getting their required amount of energy. And parallelly, we are also thinking, we are processing various thoughts and emotions and feelings, making logical decisions in life, problem solving. All of these things are happening simultaneously. And Krishna in this chapter says that all of these things I am managing for you. I am doing it for you. That means how much Krishna takes care of all of us. He's taking care of us every moment. In fact, if somebody says there is no God, such a person is actually not very sensible. Only one who is insensible or one who is not very intelligent, he will become an atheist. Why? Because there are so many things happening within your body and it's happening without your knowledge. Who set this into motion? And how is it happening? Is it happening by chance? There are so many in the micro world as well as in the macro world. Micro world means within the atom, there are so many subatomic particles. They're all functioning and having particular characteristics in a certain way. Everything that is happening in the micro world as well as in the macro world. When we see the cosmos, the heavenly bodies, everything, there is predictability. There is everything can be expressed through mathematics. That means there is a law which is governing both the micro world and the macro world. So if there is a law and things are all happening as per this law, then the question is who made these laws? Who set these laws into motion? We human beings, we have only discovered some of these universal laws. But who has made these laws? Even before Sir Isaac Newton discovered the law of gravity, gravity did exist. So who created this law of gravity? So when we study all this, Krishna says, Mattaha sarvam pravartate. All of these things have come from me, right? So that means every moment in our life, we are dependent on Krishna's arrangements, Krishna's benevolence, and therefore we have to express gratitude towards Krishna, and we have to express gratitude towards those who are reflecting Krishna's care and love for us, like our parents, our teachers, or whoever we come in touch with. So this gives us the inner fulfillment. Many a times we may achieve big things in life, but if we become proud, we become blind, to the arrangements made by God. And we think I'm a self made person. I have done everything, I've earned my success by myself. So, such a understanding is ahankara vimudhatma. It is not a very logical, not a very good argument because there are several things that are happening within your body and it is all happening nicely. You're not controlled, you're not done anything about it. So you're not really a self made person. So this is gratitude. So accepting the fact that I'm dependent on the Lord, therefore I have to be grateful to Him. This gives us a sense of purpose, sense of fulfillment in life, rather than simply externally, artificially trying to say, I have done it myself. So therefore, gratitude, bhakti yoga is nothing but expressing gratitude and love. Because Krishna does all these things to us because of love and expressing our love back to Krishna. That is bhakti yoga. And Krishna says, Buddha bhava samanvita. So this kind of bhakti is this bhakti is a combination of Buddha, wisdom, and bhava with proper feelings. So Bhakti Yoga is a combination of both understanding Bhagavad Gita principles intellectually and then meditating on them on the emotional platform on and developing the right feelings towards Krishna. And that is actually one of the feelings is gratitude. So that is actually Bhakti Yoga. Let's see the last part. Seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary deepens focus and inspiration. So, a learned person, a person who is truly wise, a person who has truly got this wisdom, he will see everywhere Krishna's hand, everywhere Krishna's empowerment. In fact, this image, what we are seeing here, this picture, depicts a particular shloka in the 5th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, where Lord Krishna says, Panditaha Samadarshinaha. Samadarshi means a pandita, a wise man, a learned person. He is Samadarshi. That means he has equal vision. If you can notice here, there is a dog, there is a cow, there is a brahmana, there is an elephant, and there is a person sitting on the elephant, and there is another person next to him. So, this learned person, he is seeing all of them. But you notice he's actually not seeing the externals only. He's only not seeing the externals, but he's seeing that within each of these persons, each of these creatures, there is the Paramatma. There is a spark of the Lord. So this is complete knowledge. Not simply seeing the external features and saying, okay, elephant is a big animal and a dog is a small animal. Okay, that's you're talking about physical dimensions. But there is something which is common in all the creatures, and that is it is the soul which is animating the body. Along with the soul, there is also the super soul or the Paramatma who is present, accompanying the individual soul. So the same Paramatma, just like if you take there is a there is a there is one sun in the sky and you keep 100 water pots on the ground, you will see in each water pot a reflection of that same sun. So you will see 100 reflections, 100 suns. So the sun is one, but the reflections are many, isn't it? In the same way, uh, the Paramatma is one, the Lord is one. He has expanded himself to accompany each living entity, each soul through his journey in this material world. And recognizing this fact constitutes real wisdom. So, when you see extraordinary in the ordinary, in this chapter, you will see that Krishna says, uh, I am the intelligence of the intelligent person. Balam balavatam asmi. I am the strength of the strong. And Krishna says, whenever you see, for example, you see mountains. Among all the mountains, Achalam, the most well-known mountain is the Himalayas. And you should remember that among the mountains, I am Himalayas. That means as soon as you see a mountain, you remember the shloka in the 10th chapter that among the mountains, Krishna is represented by Himalayas. That means there are various reasons for us to remember the Lord throughout our day, throughout our experience of seeing various things in this world. So, Lord Krishna concludes this chapter by saying this beautiful verse Yadyad vibhuti mat sattvam Srimad urjitam evava Tattat evavagachatvam Mama tejomsha sambhavam. Krishna says, whenever you see wonderful, glorious things that you see in the creation, you should know that all of them have sprung from a single spark of my splendor. So, everything that we see around us, they're all actually coming from Krishna. They are designed, empowered by Krishna. So, you have to see, you have to recognize the spark of Krishna's splendor, his tejas in everything that we see. This is called spiritual vision. So, this chapter is teaching us to see Krishna, his empowerment everywhere around us, right? Suppose now, sometimes, I started the session with this example. Suppose there is someone who is more talented than you, instead of becoming insecure, uncomfortable, envious about that person, recognize that Krishna has blessed him. He is a blessed soul. Krishna has also blessed me. So seeing this actually gives us, so what is that which Krishna has blessed me? How can I utilize that for the good of everybody? Instead of feeling bad that I did not get into this premier institute or I did not get a job in Fortune 500 company, so I am useless. I'm of no use. No, instead of feeling bad, don't. So the modern understanding, the modern day world, unfortunately, teaches us to always think in a competitive spirit, comparing ourselves with others and making ourselves feel bad. When you compare ourselves with others, oh, somebody has better than me, so I feel bad. Or if I am having something better than others, I feel so proud. But there is no reason to either be proud of yourself or be envious of others, because Krishna, for whatever reason, best known for him, based on the laws of karma, Krishna has given whatever you deserve. Each one of us have got what we deserve. So this is the Lord's divine justice. And you should be happy, contented, satisfied with that. And you see, with what Krishna has given me, how can I do the best? How can I serve others? How can I help others come closer to Krishna realization? So this is actually the grander purpose of life. Arjuna was given the empowerment of being a fighter, being a warrior, and he was the best skilled archer. That was an empowerment given to him by Krishna, and he has to utilize that in the service of Krishna. Then he can attain real fulfillment. Krishna has given me something, and I have to utilize that in the service of Krishna as per his instructions in the Bhagavad Gita. Then I can attain perfection in my life. That is the pursuit of fulfillment. Recognizing Krishna's gift, his empowerment, and utilizing it as per his instructions in the Bhagavad Gita gives us complete fulfillment and satisfaction. It is in this chapter only Krishna says, Yajnanam japa yajñosmi. Among all different kinds of yajnas or sacrifices, I am represented by the best yajna, that is japa yajna, chanting of the holy names of the Lord. So let us now chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra together and connect ourselves with the Supreme Lord and through this wonderful process of mantra meditation, which he himself has recommended in this chapter. So request all of you to please join me for a minute of mantra meditation. Post this, we will be having Q&A, question and answers. So first we will chant the invocation prayer or the Panchatattva mantra. It is displayed on the screen. Together, please chant along with me. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Now we shall chant the Hare Krishna mantra together for 11 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I request all of you to please chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day. It's the most easiest and yet very powerful, most recommended process to connect ourselves with Krishna, to awaken ourselves and to awaken pure love for Krishna within our hearts. So, tomorrow we will be discussing the 11th chapter. 10th chapter is the theory, 11th chapter is the practical demonstration. So, whatever Lord Krishna says in the 10th chapter as theory, he demonstrates that in the 11th chapter by displaying his Vishwarupa or universal form. So, 11th chapter is the Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga, essence of Bhagavad Gita. There is a very beautiful verse in this chapter where Krishna gives the essence of the entire teachings of Bhagavad Gita. We shall discuss about that tomorrow. So, please do join us with your friends at 8:45 p.m. tomorrow. So now we shall proceed for the next part. That is, yes, this Saturday we are celebrating the Mahashivratri, a special event in your campus. So it's on 14th February, 7 p.m. onwards in Sarvam Complex, second floor. Please do come and let us understand the glories of Lord Mahadeva, Lord Shiva, 1 day before the actual Mahashivratri. So 15th is the actual Mahashivratri. So we are celebrating through this event in the campus at on 14th. So we will be having enlightening discussion. We will also be having featuring bhajan clubbing, which is something which is trending among the youth. So request all of you to please come and participate in the bhajan clubbing. And we will be also having mantra meditation and followed by a dinner feast, prasadam, sattvic meals, prasadam feast. So please do come, participate. Try to be there before 7 p.m. and also inform your friends and acquaintances in the campus and get them along for this beautiful evening, the night of awakening, presented by the Trans Dimensions Students Club.